Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called Your Next European Summer Adventure, Bikepacking. I've never heard of that term before, but if it's something like I'm thinking about, I think it's wild, but I don't know, we'll see what that entails. So let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe. Everything's beautiful. They all have so many different landscapes. From the woods to the water, well, a beach, grassy fields, woods. You have everything. Oh, the windmills. That's the Netherlands. The
tulips. Trip that was intended to be 2 weeks lasted a month.
That would make me so anxious.
We wanted to bikepack the Netherlands despite not having any prior experience. The plan was simple: travel from the north to the south before the peak of summer.
Simple.
All we wanted was to taste what this lifestyle would be like whilst experiencing Dutch culture.
That's crazy. Experiencing Dutch culture in this way. Is that one of those biking lots? Instead of parking space, a parking lot, a biking lot? Is that one of those? What is that? Oh my god, that's so weird but so charming at the same time. It's tiny though. Oh my god, what is this place? I want to go there.
Brakes in the Dutch road. Bit of rain, bit of sun.
Oh, but it's beautiful. Well, the dark cloud in the background. But it's quite nice out there. It's quite sunny. I love the European way of they give you coffee and a glass of water. Well, it's not a glass of water, it's just a shot of water. When you have espresso, right? Or some sort of dark coffee. Not without milk. Oh, of course you have to do your own cooking. Yeah, you're camping.
You snug?
3 degrees Celsius? How far away are
As
those
our journey
cities?
continued, we learned how to read the local bike routes and navigate ourselves through the farmlands and the small towns.
It's beautiful.
But the real challenge was when we began to learn more about Dutch culture. And this glorious discovery was biking in the wind.
Oh. I feel like when you have bags and stuff, I feel you're gonna fly over. The wind's taking me and you're flying all over the place. Obviously you're not, but that's, I think, the feeling. You need weights. It's gonna be really hard, I think, to steer the bike.
To having all my skin hidden.
Oh, and it's cold.
Taking shelter, we asked ourselves, is this really what we wanted? The freedom we thought we would have was being challenged. But why did we think this would be so easy?
You guys are the only ones who thought this was easy. I don't think that's easy at all.
All we had to do was look around and see the Dutch with their heads down and getting on with it. And that's all we needed to keep going.
Well, but they live there.
And before we knew it, we arrived at our next destination.
I think it's different for them because this is, they're going from one place to another. You're literally traveling places. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Oh, the canals, of course. Oh, there's so many boats. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Is this a park? Someone with a, what was that, a banjo? Okay, the people were turning their heads. That's not normal. Oh my god, it was crowded. Yeah, of course. It's during the summer. It's beautiful. Everyone's outside. Probably that's just me, but the concept of just being in the wilderness, you with a bike and a camping tent, that fills me with dread, and I'm just very anxious about this whole thing. They seem to be enjoying it, but I'm just very, where are your stuff? Get a hotel. Yeah, the wind never goes away. I think that's, the Netherlands, I think, are famous for this. That's why they have so many windmills. There's just a lot of wind. Oh, I love that street. Oh my god, but the thing is, it's gorgeous. I just said, oh my god, it fills me with so much dread and I'm anxious, but they are in so many beautiful places that I kind of want to go. Well, I want to go, but just not bikepacking. I would go, but just, I don't know, stay at an Airbnb. Oh, can you swim in there? Oh my god, you're in the highway and you're in your bike. It's gonna be awful. The sun, it's hitting you and the sun reflecting on the pavement. So hot.
Van Enkhuizen meld ik me nog bij u met wat aanvullende informatie.
Oh, you have to go places by ferry. And you just go with your bike?
We will arrive at the railway station of Enkhuizen, which is also the final destination of our boat.
I love how everyone's biking. Oh, I don't know, obviously I don't know enough about the Netherlands and Amsterdam, but this reminds me a little bit of Amsterdam. But I don't know how far away this place is from that. Oh! They removed the Lennox spice cabinets. Well, the
So
spice
this part
house.
of the story is all about the simplicity of bikepacking.
Yes, it's very simple, that's right.
Wake up, eat, ride, and sleep. A simple routine which makes way for a light headspace.
Yes.
This is how they say they're leaving a little town.
Oh!
It's during moments
That's
like
great.
these I'm reminded of my love for adventure.
Favorite Dutch word.
I guess. What does that mean?
Look. Say more than. Yeah.
Oh, good morning.
Just when you pass people, you can say it.
The ladies in the bathroom listen to me. So soft.
But you're more fun.
He's very idyllic. Of course, yeah. How could you not? It's during
So yeah, when the terrain was rough and I was afraid of a puncture or we would take the wrong turn, I tried seeing them for what they were. Speed bumps. Challenges that make life less linear, less predictable, and an opportunity to learn and grow. With nearly 2 weeks of cycling behind us, we took a moment to notice how far we had come.
That's crazy, 2 weeks.
Despite all the doubt of what this bike trip would actually be like, we tried something new, and that was worth celebrating.
How would you carry all that stuff? Well, you need the cooking supplies and everything. You have to you can't take this with me, right? So you have to either finish it or give it
So the
away.
place that's left the biggest impression on me has been Bergen en Zee. Mainly because of the trees. I know. Trees. Hear me out though. Because when you enter it, the trees work to draw your eyes upwards. So it creates this beautiful headspace where everything feels open. And not only that with the forest, because right next to the forest are these huge dune systems that go on for kilometers.
Oh!
And these dune systems feel like a totally different world, especially coming from the forest. And from the dune system, that leads you directly to the beach, where there's no one. So again, you get this great calmness because there's no one around, and it feels so open and vast. And I've just never experienced anything like that in Netherlands.
I think it's funny that he mentioned that the whole thing, that when there's so many trees, it looks open. To me, it's the opposite. It looks sort of open but closed at the same time, but you're sort of enclosed, which I think is really nice. It's comforting. Are they biking in the actual beach? You can't do that with sand, right? They're sort of parallel to the beach, I guess.
Just like anything though, you can't hold on to the feeling forever.
Yeah.
So eventually we hopped back on our bikes,
That's also good and bad at the same time.
ready to keep pursuing our ultimate goal.
Can you just camp everywhere? They seem to be camping whatever they feel like it. Maybe the Netherlands has different sort of laws. Or maybe it looks unprepared, but of course they had it planned out where exactly they're staying. Is this man-made? Because it looks so kind of perfect. I don't know, the canals look man-made. I don't know how to explain it. Are they sort of very perfect looking? Yeah, all that piece of land is just very, oh my god, that doesn't exist in nature, right? That's creative. But that's so Dutch. I love it. Good news about this is that everything's flat, right? So good, you don't have to bicycle, you don't have to cycle, in a hill. That's good. I think that makes it a good place to go bikepacking. Everything's flat in this country, I mean. How were they recording this? They had a drone? Oh, and I also have to carry a drone in my bicycle. Oh my god, they have so many things. I
The
wonder
summer
how much
heat
it
was
weighs.
steadily making itself known as we set off on the last chapter of our trip.
Oh,
This part of the story is all about pushing on.
it's over?
You see, the distances we had to travel each day grew considerably as the cities became more spread out. And so the sense of adventure on the open road gradually gave way to fatigue.
A lot of cars. Not always a good sign.
Why? Oh, because there's no space. There's not available
windy.
space.
This
What is that?
maybe all sucks because it feels like I'm actually just tired.
Geen caravan, maar dit kan ook zo, hè?
Wat is er?
Jullie hebben geen caravan, die gaat ook goed zo.
Nee, precies. Dit werkt.
1 nachtje overnachten?
1 nachtje, ja.
Nee.
Maar we gaan richting Maastricht, zo meer nachtjes in de tent.
Oh,
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 ja,
kilometers maken.
kilometers maken,
Je
precies.
elektrische fiets moet hebben, ja.
Ja.
so funny, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, that's right.
So much stuff.
Oh, yeah, you have to unpack and pack
This
every
particular
single
spot
day.
isn't great with all the RVs. A good shower goes a long way, and sometimes the joy of just the simple things is what makes this all worth it.
With
Yeah, I
our
hadn't
new
thought of that.
appreciation, we tapped back into being travelers and looked for new things to do.
Oh, the water is so blue. It's gorgeous. Oh, and now it's sort of green. Oh my god, I love it. I'm so concerned about them getting sunburned. I'm just, oh my god, I can't even imagine. In the shoulders is so painful. Are those strub waffles? Oh,
Wow.
oh my gosh. They look so good. Ah, I won one of them. One of those. Several of those, actually. They're so good.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just think how good dinner's gonna taste. We got wraps.
Yeah, I think once they made it, everything's so peaceful, everything's gorgeous that it kind of makes it worth it. Yeah, you're tired, but oh my god, look at this.
Look.
Where are they? They have to charge their phones, their cameras. How do they do that? I don't like that because then you're gonna be your feet are gonna be all wet and your shoes as well.
Just
So
as
you're
we
gonna have
were
to
enjoying
cycle.
where we were, the landscape changed significantly.
Yeah, what is this place? It's dense woods.
This place is all the hills. Rolling hills. So
They
it's
have
a very
hills?
Slow but painful incline.
Whoever said the Netherlands is flat
Yeah.
has never been south.
Oh, Okay, didn't know that.
As we made it onto the mass route, yes, the hills did disappear. But as we've learned so far, as one challenge is completed, another appears.
This almost reminds me a little bit of places in Italy. A little bit. Oh my god, how they've been doing this for such a long time. Is what, a month? Yeah, around a month.
So the heat intensified the physical demands, and so our desire to reach the final destination before midsummer grew even stronger.
So we took the wrong turn,
Oh,
which means we're riding on dirt. It's like, why don't you just turn around? Because we already committed
yeah,
so far that turning around would mean going the same distance as it would be to go the rest of the route.
correct. Sunglang Khas.
It's hot, and we haven't had any food yet. Yeah, you just don't think as quick.
Mango makes it really smooth.
Orange juice, mango, apple.
Oh,
That's a weird combo.
it's
I like
good. Yeah, that sounds good. Especially in this heat.
I noted down that the flat landscape denies me from seeing far into the distance, as if urging me to concentrate on what's around me
Oh,
and avoid seeking what's to come on my journey.
yeah. Oh, I love when they have to take the ferry.
Naturally, everything falls into a sort of routine, even traveling to new places. So the challenge is, can you still remain curious of where you are?
That water was so clear.
Before we knew it, 4 weeks had passed, and we arrived at our last destination.
That's crazy, a month. I feel so proud after doing this. Oh, the bikes. Oh, that's so pretty. This place is gorgeous. The bookstore, the cafe. Well, maybe it was a library, actually.
Our early anxieties of what this trip would be like could never have painted this story. And that is the joy in embarking on your own adventure, making it up as you go, as you can surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Something as simple as wanting to be outside and doing something different can open up a whole new way of living.
Yeah. It is nice. Well, this was wild. I was thinking about this, and I was I don't know. My number one question is, how many people? I mean, obviously you did it. They did it. It was a great feat. But how many people would actually, I think, embark on this journey? I think few people would actually do it. And if I would, I personally, maybe I'm just high maintenance. I don't know. It looks good, and I love seeing it. But would I actually do it? I don't know. I would have to really give it some thought. I don't know if I'd do 1 month. I am super honest. No, I don't think I would do a month. Again, when I look at it, it's so beautiful, and yes, it's worth it. I think no one can deny this. However, the concept of, again, just going a whole month, bicycling around, cycling around this country, and you're I don't know how many, because you're waking up, you have to wake up very early. You have to, the concept, again, I'm not a camping person. I've done it a few times. It's fine. But, you have to, the tent, and you have to pick up everything. And then you have to do this every single day, and you have to wake up very early, and then you have to cycle around, and you spend the whole day doing this. And then at night we have to pitch the tent and stuff. And then overnight, you go, what a nice night. And then you have to do this all over again every single day. I just do not, because it's different from camping as well. Because I think when you're camping, you're doing this for a few days, for a week. But you pitched your tent and you set up your camp, and that's your home for the next, for the next 5 days, for the next week. And that's, I think, normal to me. It's okay. It's fine. You can sort of enjoy it. I think I think it's enjoyable. It is enjoyable. But I can't imagine just, oh my God. And I just, for one night, I have to do this. And then, for a few hours, and then I have to do this all over again. I cannot even imagine. I think I would do it, well, fine. You can do this for 2 or 3 days. However, once you get, I don't think I could do this if by the week I've had it. I'm not doing this. I would be so, again, it's not, because it's a mental thing. It's not necessarily as if you're physically tired or you're physically, it takes up, oh my God, the tent is so heavy. No, it's not about that. It's just about, all the cooking supplies, and you have to do this, oh my God, it's just a routine of doing this. I cannot with this. It would drive me insane. And again, I can maybe imagine doing this for a few days, but oh my God, to the week? No, I can't. I would just grab a sleeping bag and that's it. I'm not doing the tent. I can't. I'm so annoyed. I hadn't even thought when he said it about the shower. Oh, a nice shower. It hadn't even occurred to me at that point. Oh my God, showering. You're not showering every day. You can't. I don't know. Maybe you can shower every day. But probably you can't, right? I can't. Again, for one couple of days, well, fine, you can do it. But then, once it comes routine, I'm just like, no, I can't. It would drive me nuts. It would drive me up the wall. And again, it's very beautiful. The places are gorgeous. But I think my ideal trip would be, okay, map out the route. I want to know where, all the cities, all the towns that you went to. I want to go there. I want to go by train though, by train, by car, by plane, by any other means of transport, by bus, by the subway, because I want to visit the places. They look gorgeous, but oh my God, I cannot do this with a bike. I just can't. I think, again, fine for a few hours, but just doing this, this is your routine for a whole month, it's crazy. Although I get it, again, it's a whole different experience. And I think ideally, maybe, yeah, if I'm, if I am in my wildest dreams, I think I would do it. I would do the map out the route. I would do it by car. Why I would do it by car? First of all, I think it's more comfortable. Again, maybe it's me, high maintenance, maybe, I don't know, but ideally, that's why I would do it. You're driving, so you get the whole sort of, you're experiencing all the, because the roads are kind of the most, well, not the most beautiful, but it's all about, when they say, again, it's not about the destination. Sometimes it's really about the journey. I think this is both, but I think if you go, again, or either by bus, but I think by bus is different because obviously they're I don't know what kind of roads the buses are using. And obviously by airplane, no, because, or by train, I think it's just a little bit different. I think by car, you just have the control of, I want to stop here because this place looks nice. I want to go, I see a beautiful lake. I want to stop, I want to swim in the lake. Yeah, sure. So with a car, you can do this because you have control. But also, again, you have control over where you're going. And the roads are gorgeous. They're the most beautiful part. And being outside on the road with a car, I don't think you can beat that. Again, maybe that's just me, but I really enjoy that aspect. I really like, a road trip. So to me, that's how I would do it. And then at night, again, I would stay at a hotel, Airbnb, hostel, whatever, but just, an actual, place with infrastructure. I wouldn't do the tent thing. Again, I could do it maybe a couple, I can do it for one night, maybe a couple of nights, but no, I think by the third day, I've had it with this. I can't. It would drive me crazy. So again, I really do think you need to have a very specific, I think, that mentality, a different kind of personality, and just, very open. No, it's not about openness either. It's just about, because you can say, and like they mentioned, it's going to be hard. And you really do have to, at one point you're tired, of course, but you have to sort of power on through. But I think ultimately it's because of your willpower and your desire to complete this. I don't think because again, you're not going to be miserable. The idea is not for you to be miserable during this whole trip. The idea is for you to find it fun. Obviously, there's going to be some instances like they mentioned. Oh, you're tired. You're hot. Yeah, of course, that's part of the journey. But ultimately, when you put it in a balance, obviously the more positive things win out in the end. So yes, of course, great. But if you're gonna be a little bit miserable, do not do this. I know I would. So no, I wouldn't do it. But of course, I think it takes a specific kind of personality, a specific kind of person to attempt this. And if you feel like this is right up your alley, yeah, absolutely, because I think it's absolutely worth it. To me though, yeah, I'm going by car. I'm planning my trip by car, and maybe that's a very American concept, but I do not like the idea. Again, it's just I couldn't, and it's really because the more I think about it, the more of complaints I think I would have, because oh my god, yeah, it's very pretty, and when you're going, for instance, the place, I can't remember the specific city in which they were with the trees, but with the canopy of trees, it's beautiful. I think maybe I would walk around there. Can you hike? I would hike there, yes. I don't know if I would go there by bike, or I would grab a bike and do it for a few hours, and time to return to my car, to the safety of my car. And again, maybe that's just me being very, I'm very comfortable with the whole, you have to be comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable, up to a certain extent, yes. But again, I don't think that's for me. But yeah, when the summer heat actually dawned on them, because I think they were going to a drought and stuff. Oh my god, yeah, when the minute that started, oh my god, I think I would have passed out. The heat, the sun, you're constantly, because again, you're cycling all the time. So again, you have some conditioning. It's not gonna be maybe that tiresome. Although again, I didn't know they had uphills. So I guess I thought the Netherlands was completely flat, but now I know that apparently it isn't. There are certain places on the south with some uphills. I don't really know how much of it is. Of course, again, if you've been cycling for 3 weeks at this point, probably a little incline. It's going to feel like Mount Everest. Or is it an actual, no, there are actual uphills. Even if you're not tired, you're going to be, oh my god, this is an actual uphill. I don't really know how it is, because again, at this point they were probably super tired. But during the summer, which I guess is the only feasible, it's obviously the prettiest time of the year to do something like this. But I'm just imagining, oh my god, the absolute heat, and the sun is shining down upon you for hours and hours on end. I think I would just pass out. I'm sorry. And of course, you're doing the physical activity, and even though you're conditioned, again, sometimes when it's that hot and when you've been doing a lot of sweating, and again, the sun is really hot, it's just, you're feeling, you're kind of burning up inside. And again, you just feel like, I think I'm going to pass out. So again, probably not for me, but I love seeing the video. And yeah, I want to plan my own road trip, just having this as a baseline. But yeah, maybe it's a very American thing on my part. But yeah, I love that they were able to do that. And of course that they love it, because I think it can teach you a lot, of course. And especially if you do the whole sort of, when you do it by bike, I think it's just a little bit harder. So yes, there's a lot of things and probably lessons learned, but I would love to ask them, would you do this again? Probably yes, they seem to enjoy this, and probably they would absolutely do this again. But yeah, I would love to ask someone that but maybe was a little bit unsure. They did it, and then I would ask them, would you do this again? Because I would be very curious to find out the answer. And that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!